So if you're still under the assumption that, of course, Putin would support Kamala because he doesn't want strong Trump in, no, that's not what it is. He wants Trump in. He does. That's why he said it. That's why he said it. I mean, that's why he said her infectious laugh. First of all, her laugh is it's like a screeching hyena. No, it's simple here. We've been propagandized to about Putin. Is Putin former KGB? Yes. Wow, look at all of the people that we've had in leadership here that are former CIA. KGB is no different than CIA. It's no different than Mossad in Israel. It's no different than MI6. Those are all intelligence agencies. So yes, he's former KGB. Is he somebody? I wouldn't fuck around with Putin, no. But I don't think he's a crazy person. I think most of the crazy leaders are in our country. So even though on the surface, because you've been propagandized to think that Putin wants to take over the world, no. Those billionaires in the UN and the world, those are the people that want to globalize everything. Putin, I think most of these leaders of these countries, especially like your Putin, maybe, you could even put Xi Jinping in that category. They want out from this military-industrial complex shit. Because with Trump, there was no wars. Trump was willing to negotiate. They also know that Trump is somebody who, if you fuck with me, you will do it at your own peril. And very much like Putin. So don't you see how a strong leader would want to deal with another strong leader? It's just makes sense. I mean, no strong leader, like especially somebody like Putin, wants to deal with the losers of Clinton or Biden or Harris. Because they see, they're just selling their own people out, which means we're just going to have more war in the world because they're going to let the military-industrial complex continue to try to take my country over. So we're just going to have more wars. I mean, North Korea was really, it's the intelligence agencies, in my opinion, or the military-industrial complex that controls that country. Nobody treats their people that bad. I mean, maybe some, but there's not many of them. I mean, the North Korean people literally just die of starvation on the street. Well, there's all these statues of Kim Jong-un. Yeah, no, there's the military-industrial complex is controlling them, just like they do in Ukraine. They got a hold of Ukraine because they've been wanting to get up and closer to Putin and this is the same story the military-industrial complex has told for years through our media to us. Nope, we have to do something. They're a communist country. No, the military-industrial complex is the communists. They're those corrupt generals. It's gone to their head. They're out of their minds, okay? Putin is not the problem here. Putin would rather have Trump. That's why he made the comment about Kamala. Because it's more honest. And there's less wars then. I mean, Putin's older. He's been leader there forever. His people are afraid for him to step down. He's wanted to retire. He wanted to retire, almost 10 years ago. But his people didn't want him to. Now, our media says that's propaganda. No, we've been the ones that have been propagandized too. If Putin was such a crazy person, he could have nuked us a long time ago. It's a powerful country. No, they see Americans have been propagandized too. So Trump was a breath of fresh air, because that's why when Trump went to he met with, you know how Trump stepped over into North Korea and met Kim Jong-un at the demilitarized zone. He's the first president to step into North Korea. What he showed Kim Jong-un is how great North Korea could be, having buildings, and he showed it on his computer. If Kim Jong-un was just some crazy dictator shooting off missiles, no, that's NATO over there shooting them. When you hear that North Korea is shooting the missiles off, just realize that's the military-industrial complex. They're controlling them. They are. Nobody treats their people that bad. Kim Jong-un would it only makes sense that most people, if they're the leader of a country, they want to do right by their fellow countrymen. So you really have to be out of your mind. And it's been made out to us that Putin is out of his mind, that Kim Jong-un is out of his mind, that all of these leaders, but really none of our leaders are. No, it's our leaders that are out of their fucking minds, okay? So Trump was like, oh, maybe this things can change, because I don't think the leaders of Russia or these other countries want to take over the world. That's a whole, the globalists are separate. Putin he protects his country. He would like the wars to stop, but we're the problem with the wars in the world. So when they see the weak leaders like Kamala Harris, Obama, Clinton come along, then they know we're just going to have more wars because these people are sellouts. When they see that these people sell us out, our average American citizens, then they know that there's just going to be more war. But with Trump, they saw, wait a minute, this guy's not playing around. And yeah, Putin knows that. I mean, all these leaders knew not to fuck around with Trump. Trump loves America. He's willing to negotiate. He wants peace. But yeah, you pull any bullshit like, he did to that leader of ISIS, tracked him down, and, the dog went and got it. Yeah, killed him. He said that. But he's willing to negotiate. That's what, and Putin wants that too. Most of them do. Obviously, Kim Jong-un does. Because otherwise he would have been like, I don't want any of that. I just want statues up of myself while I watch my people die. That makes no sense. It doesn't. If you sit back and think about it and take away what the media has indoctrinated you to believe, you'll realize nobody would want to be that bad to their countrymen and just, they've been dying on the street. I mean, it's horrible there. No, it's a foreign entity there that's been controlling North Korea. That's why Kim Jong-un was so happy to see Trump. That it meant difference for many countries, because it meant maybe we can finally be out from under all these lies that the American people have been propagandized to about, and we can actually there's an honest American leader, so everything can prosper. If you understand. So that's why Putin doesn't want Kamala. He doesn't. He knows that it'll just lead to more wars. He's not about wanting war, but he will protect his country. He's protecting his border while ours is being invaded. Yeah, but some people here are just never going to snap out of that brainwashing about Putin. No, Putin is very much like Trump in many ways. He has limits. I think it's not that he won't, but he doesn't see a need to fuck with Trump. He doesn't. He fucks with our other leaders because he sees what they're doing. And when he sees that you're a leader that will sell your own citizens out, you're not even protecting them, then those leaders of those other countries that are strong leaders, they know then there's just going to be more war in the world because these are losers. These are losers that are leaders of America. They saw Trump wasn't. He was a strong leader. He wanted to negotiate, and they respected that. That's what makes sense. So Putin said this not because he supports Kamala, not because he's afraid of Trump, but because it hurts Kamala. It does, because that side has made Putin out to be, oh, he's this monster, he's this enemy. So when he comes out and says he endorses Kamala, no, he doesn't. It's sort of like the greatest karma slap ever. After everything they've done with the Russia hoax, and then all the years of saying what a monster Putin is, and yet, no, the monsters, our leaders have been the monster. Really, they haven't been monsters. They've just been weak. Now, when you stand Clinton, Obama, Harris next to Putin, none of those people, Kim Jong-un or Xi Jinping, want to deal with that. It's like, because they're losers. They don't have any manliness or woman, you know what I mean. In Harris's case, I guess I'm saying that. But they don't have any substance to even protect their own country. So they're just going to be a menace to the world when there's those kinds of leaders that are heading up America. Because then those other leaders, like Xi Jinping and Putin, realize, yeah, I may be able to get away with a bunch of stuff that I don't have to pay, tariffs on. But because these losers are in office, there'll be nothing but ongoing wars. I don't think most of these leaders want war. They want peace, and they want to make their countries prosper. He doesn't support Kamala. It's the perfect burn.